Hey, everybody. Come on in here. Come on in here if you're here. Thank you so much for coming back to the Victor Brooks Show. We are Artists Positivity Posse uh, episode, series, or season two. Season two. Um, if you were just on live, you know how technology goes. Technology goes. Paulinha de Oliveira, muito obrigado, meu irmão. Muito obrigado por seu tempo hoje. Brazil is in the house, y'all. Thank you, Paulinho. Here we go. We see our guests coming in. We're going to go right into it. Today, my guest that I'm so honored to have is Annie Jules and UnOrthadox. I'm going to say that again. Annie Jules and UnOrthadox. Singers, songwriters, producers, artists. All right. And I'm so happy that we're able to schedule this show today and talk about their journey as artists, but then also talk about their new release of Black Makes All Things Possible. I'm going to say that again. Black Makes All Things Possible. And we want to talk about the release that was just released on October the 12th. And some of you have sent your messages to me that you've received it and you're loving it. You can't wait to hear the backstory of it. So thank you again, and thank you for Sananine, France, 17 at 7 Astrid. France is in the house. Brazil is going to be logging on and joining us. It has already started today, but France will be logging on as well with some of their artists and students there at 17 at 7 out of Sananine, France. Artists, we're around the world, y'all. Brother Twin Walker, my brother for over 40 years. Thank you for being here. Tell you what, y'all, we're going to get this started. I can't wait for this conversation. And we're going to, that's right, Florida in the house with Twin Walk. All right, let me go here. And we have, uh, there we go.
Let me hold on 1 second. 1 second.
You got it. You got it. There's one. My brother
Yay!
Orthodox. What's happening, man?
Yay!
You know what we're going
Woo!
to do? We're
We
going to do
did
this
it! We did
family
it!
style because that's the way it is. Now I'm going to press the accept invite for Sister Annie, and we're going to
Yes.
see how that rolls. All right,
Yes.
sister, did you see my invite on your side? Annie?
Yes.
Did you?
Yeah, I got it. I got
You
it.
got it. Okay.
I,
You know we're going to
yeah,
get this.
I'm already in. You see me?
I don't see you. No, we
What?
don't see you.
Wait. Hold on. Send it again.
Send it again. Okay. All righty. It's sent, and it keeps popping it back out. Let me send it again.
Because I think I requested it.
Oh, you did? I don't see the request. Oh, some other people are saying they do see you, sir.
Yeah. Okay. They see me.
Yeah. Can you see her, Brother Orthodox?
I don't see her. No.
I don't see her either. Instagram, what's going on?
That's
We
crazy.
need to know.
But other people see me though. Other
They
people
can.
see me. They say, "Yeah, gorgeous, amazing queen." Tell them what color I'm wearing right now. Tell them what color I'm wearing. Tell them right now.
We have a
All right.
translator.
There
We have
you
a
go.
translator.
Hey, you know, that's why we call this We Are Artists and Positivity Posse Family, because we're going to get the word out, period.
Okay.
Lionel.
Share this.
Lionel.
Okay. Did you send it? Wait, let me see.
I just sent it again, and it kicks it out. I tell you what, sister, on your side, can you come out of your whole thing and come back in? And then when you see my invite, click it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let me. So come back out on
Red
my end.
blouse.
Like,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, I'm wearing a red blouse and a black snake jacket, like a real nice leather jacket. Yeah.
Right on.
Oh, I was ready. But okay. All right.
That's right.
All right. So,
That's right.
All right. So they say they see me. Okay. All right. But I'm a log out.
Okay.
I'm a log out.
All right. And then when I see your name come back up on the list, and I'll shoot you
Okay.
that invite.
Okay then.
All righty. Thank you for taking your time, brother. Thank you.
It's all right. Hey, I know technical difficulties, and I understand. It's all good.
Oh
I'm just
man.
happy to be here.
Oh,
That's it.
same here.
Thank you for
Same here. And you know what? I don't know if you heard my shout out to 17 at 7 out of Saint Denis, France. They're joining us today with the director Astrid, a good friend that she's doing a thing for not just independent artists, but helping artists to develop their artistry out of France.
Right.
And it's a multicultural thing, man. It's a thing where, the booking, the education, all of that out of Saint Denis. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I see you're here.
I'm here again. Boy, I
All
can't
right,
see.
I just sent the invite.
That's awesome though. France, big shout out to France too. Yeah, that's some good stuff.
All
Can you
right,
see me?
it says that,
Hold on.
okay,
I still can't see you.
no,
Oh wow.
but we can hear you, sister. But I want to see that energy
Yeah.
if we could. There's
Yeah.
nothing like
Wow.
the
Okay, she's
Annie
back.
Jewel.
Okay, but other people could see me though.
That's
Yes,
what's
That's
up.
so
everybody's
crazy.
saying that they see you. They're beautiful. And
Okay.
let me
Tell them what I'm wearing.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we are Artists and Positivity Posse family. Let me tell y'all something. The energy of Annie Jules is unstoppable.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. This video screen, those of you who can see her, it looks like Brother Orthodox and I are the only ones missing out on the visual of the energy, but y'all are getting
Oh
the
yeah,
both.
and it's
Y'all
nice
are
too.
getting the
I
visual.
listen, it's nice. Everybody's saying it so far.
He
So
said,
thank God I have some supporters out there that they know what's about to happen.
You know what? Hey, the
it's
people are
crazy because
saying that they
listen,
can,
I
yeah,
just came from church.
okay,
Literally playing live on, on online streamings and all that stuff. I
yeah,
got here 30 minutes ago, enough to like refreshen up, and then
uh-huh,
boom.
right on,
back
So
on.
and luckily my church is like 10 minutes away from, like, literally. So
right on.
I'm super beyond blessed.
Hey, one of your Floridian brothers, Twin Walker, just said, Vic, she is looking good. So,
Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all. I
Yeah, a
receive
lot,
it.
lot of love. A lot
lot
of
of
love.
Thank
love.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into this, y'all. I've been listening to your single "Black Makes All Things Possible" ever since the release of October 12th. Congratulations on your release.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your message. Congratulations on your artistic journey. Annie, you and I have connected almost about a year, sister.
Yes.
And the research and that I've been doing, the conversations that we've been having, Annie, you're just all into your artistry, sister. How old
Thank
were
you.
you when this started out? When you said, you know what, I'm thinking a little different than other folk. I want to express myself a little different than other folk. When did your artistry and make sense to you? How old were you?
It hit me by the age of 4. I was 4 years old.
Mhm.
I could remember it like it was yesterday. See, I'm getting goosebumps right now. But just visually, I could remember like my mom buying me my first radio player. And at the time, it didn't even have a cassette player in there or a CD player. It was like a radio player, pretty much. And what it was like, she gave it to me from, I guess for my birthday. I don't know what it was, but she saw that my body language reacted to music and reacted to the songs back then. I was born in the era of the New Jack City swing era, so that was a good, beautiful time in music in the early 90s. So she gave me that radio, and then I started like all of a sudden sleeping with it day and night, night and day. And it just like every day I would listen to the radio. I would listen to the new songs that would happen, like that would come out. Like at the time, Michael Jackson's Remember the Time was like the big thing at the time. And so, and my cousin would play it on his vinyl and over again, because my older cousin, he was a big Michael Jackson fan. So, but yeah, he played it over and over again. And I said, okay. And then that was my first introduction to music, really, literally. Wow. And his music and the musicality of that Dangerous album. And well, I think it was Michael Jackson and Janet as well, with That's the Way Love Goes, that era. And then after that, at 9 years old, fast forwarding to 9 years old, my mom saw that I wanted to, like, each time when I went to church, she saw that I was pounding on the piano so many times. And that was her clear confirmation that, okay, I would be a musician. And so, you know, pretty much by the age of 10, that following year, she surprised me for my 10th birthday. As soon as I got home, I saw a big box. It was like, what's this? And as soon as I got home after school, and then she said, that's your first keyboard. And it was, I remember like it was clear as day. And it was an 88 Roland FP.
I remember them.
Yo, those were the hottest things back then, honey. And she gave it to me for a good, and she got it for a good price too. But she gave it to me out of love, because she saw that I loved music ever since I was like little. And honestly, that's why like the other day I was telling UnOrthadox, he was asking me, you know, when did you feel like you were able to be able to play music, or was able to have the confidence to play music? I said, you know, honestly, I thought that I was able to do anything with music. It's just music chose me, you know, at that time when I was 4. And then again, when I was 9, it kept calling my name around that time. And then I said, okay. And I was young. I didn't even know what was going on, but I knew, what I only knew was that music was my best friend. That was my true lover. That was like my God at the time. And so, and then, so I started, you know, at the age of 10, really play piano. I started playing by ear. And then my first song that I learned was My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. And just by listening to the chords, and then, you know, and then from then on, the rest is history. I started, you know, dibble-dabbling and, you know, taking lessons, piano lessons, classical music first, and then jazz. 2-3 years later, I was exposed to jazz music by this wonderful jazz musician by the name of Melton Mustafa Sr. And he's big in Europe and overseas, but he was the one that introduced me to jazz. And ever since then, I left classical music. But I still played it over the years, but pretty much that was my introduction to music, pretty much,
Phenomenal, sister. Much respect. And Brother Orthodox, first, I want to hear the same from you, but can you please break down, because I've gotten some calls and emails of your name, Unorthodox. Can we start there first, and then your way that you flow into how artistry entered your life? But explain to us the name, brother.
Well, Unorthodox was just derived because because I would say my style changes with pretty much every song. So I kind of shift and change, and it's not the same. So it's like pretty much, from the norm. It's not like some average. So when you hear one thing, you might hear something else that's totally different, but it's still gonna be hot. But it's unorthodox. So basically, it's like, that's unorthodox. So if you hear it, you be like, hold on, that's unorthodox. You know what I mean? So basically, that's kind of weird. And it fit me. It fit me as a person. I think different. I do stuff different. Anyone who knows me would agree. And that's it. But yeah, I grew up on my info. I guess like I would say my mother really, actually, because I grew up in a West Indian household, Trinidad, and
right on, brother. Well, we just liming today.
Yeah, and my father from Liberia, so I just hearing a lot of music and being around music, and my mother playing. I grew up with my mother mostly, so she just hearing it a lot. And my uncle played bass for the Mighty Sparrow. you know, one of the biggest calypso.
Wow.
So yeah, so that you know, just having that, you know, it just, I guess in the family, I didn't have that much, you know, too connected. But you know, if you want to say anyone in my family that was doing music, you know, at a high level, it would be that.
Gotcha, brother.
Yeah.
All right. So I mean, did your influence, especially with your uncles, I mean, Mighty Sparrow, just his artistry, his musicality, and his protest artistry. In as some people say, you know, he went against. He had his own unorthodox way of his approach with, you know, with his whole thing. So Annie, let me ask you this, sister, where are you originally from? Miami? Is that where you're from?
Yeah, I'm born and raised. Born and
Okay.
raised in my, yeah.
And your family roots?
Haitian. My family, they was born in Haiti, and Guamon, Haiti. That's what they call it. So it's right
Gotcha.
next to Port-au-Prince.
That's
right
right.
next to
Ça
yeah.
passe. Ça passe.
Nabule.
That's right.
Well, yeah. we have a couple of Haitian people on live right now
Oh,
with me. So
please say hello
big
to
ups to
any.
Haiti. Big ups to all
Yeah.
of my Haitian people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you see anyone during it, y'all, because you know when we talk about this whole thing of artistry, you all. Sometimes I was talking to, I get emails from, because now that this is growing, we're in our second season of doing this particular format. And
Congratulations.
the reason that thank you, brother, thank you. And the
Thank
reason
you.
I wanted to do this format, which is different from the Facebook and the YouTube format, is because this is specifically talking to and with artists. Okay. The other ones are paying homage to notable musicians and artists that, you know, have generationally inspired so many of them. The names are bigger, da 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 da, whatever. But even in those episodes, they come back to the conversation we're having now that said, yes, I've had a career. Yes, I have this, that my name's here, da, da, but I'm still just an artist like anybody else who wakes up tomorrow morning and they're an artist. Okay. So I said, you know what? Let's talk to every single artist that we can talk to. I don't care, and especially with social media, it could be positive or negative, depending on that artist. A lot of artists say, if I don't have enough followers, now as the followers or the friends or what have you, then maybe my artistry isn't good enough. If I don't have these many people giving likes to what I'm putting out, then should I really be doing something in this thing called the artistry or music business or what have you? Annie, where can you go with someone who's watching this, which I know on the recorded, our bigger audience for those who watch afterwards. But what can you tell an artist of your own personal experience and journey with that whole question about judging your artistry or equating your artistry to another artist, whether their name is huge or whether they're another artist who's trying to make it as well?
Well, I would say this. First of all, you know, I'll start with this. Everybody has their own rights and their own freedom to definitely give whatever feedback or opinion or perception based on their own, based on their own views. But whatever they think of you, that's only a reflection of them, not who you really are. You know what I'm saying? That's just looking through somebody else's eyes, right? But that's not looking through your own eyes. That's not actually looking through what God has given you. So I'm not, and I'm just feeling this. I'm not just preaching about this. This is reality. And this is all of what everybody, including my ancestors, including my professors that believed in me, all of that has poured into me. That they've told me this, that, don't listen to what everybody else is doing. Don't listen to what everybody else is saying. Don't even look at the likes. Don't even sometimes, you can look at the comments, but don't let that consume you. Don't let that get the best of you and your thoughts. And don't let that steal your joy and steal the thoughts that you even first had when you first made that record, when you first made that song, when you first had that heart that blood pumping. into your soul once you made that beat.
Yes.
Because that's what I felt when I did Black Makes All Things Possible. I felt that I can do anything. I felt that anything is possible. All things are possible. And I even felt, you know, something new was about to happen in my life. But that was back 3 years ago when I actually first did the song. And when I first did the song, and also Aaliyah's spirit was around that era, that time. Aaliyah's spirit was around me because that song was originally for the Aaliyah tribute. So anyway, I didn't, not knowing that 3 years later I would be in this moment right now with UnOrthadox.
Right
so,
on. Right.
Anyway, the point is, don't listen to what everybody else is saying, because I'm living proof that whenever you listen to what other people keep telling you that, oh, you know, you're only able to do certain things because you're Black. Oh, you're only able to do certain things because you're Black female. Or you're only able to model because you're only able to not model because you have to be a certain height, a certain tall width or whatever. You're not able to do this because you're a girl. You're not able to. I'm sick and tired of that. You're not able to do this because you're female. You're not able to do this because you're a Black man, or because you don't have enough of the money or enough of the rich people behind you. But I can't. I'm sick and tired of listening to people and what they tell me that I can't not do. I'm sick and tired of it. That's where I'm at right now in my life. So pretty much I'm telling everybody, don't listen to the naysay. You can listen, you can take certain feedback based on what can help you and what, you know, the benefits from it, but don't listen to everything. That's definite. And also, most of the time, don't listen to any of what they say, because only God has the final say for what he has for you.
Yes. And you know what? Come on. When you look back, you can see the thumbs up and the right-ons, and because you're speaking to the artist, our fellow artist. And I want to thank both of y'all for giving me this prelude first before we talk about this incredible single. Because the reason is this: when I listen to your single, Black Makes All Things Possible, the lyrics, the vibe, the energy that's coming across, I want the public to know and understand first, after hearing what you're saying right now, that this is what we're feeling. This is why we feel this way when we listen to this single, Black Makes All Things Possible. Brother, when you come in with your thing on your verses, I want them to know where this has come from. You know, and Sister Annie, what you just said now I know why you sing that hook like you sing that hook. Okay. And Brother Orthodox, please tell me what advice can you give to an artist of the same thing?
Well, I would say when it comes to just artistry and being an artist, period, is the business aspect of it, making sure you take care of the business, because most people take care of the music and never take the time to actually take care of business. That's where it should be. I say music business, it should be business music. So as long as you get your business done right, now you can get your music heard, seen, and done properly. So yeah, I would say business on top of almost everything. Next is believing in yourself, not listening to other people, is business, right? Yeah, they hold their hands.
That's right.
So basically that I would say that.
I agree.
I feel like that's the biggest thing, because the artists, you know, you already know, as being artists and artists that are out there, you know, especially. So like I said,
there it is. There it is. That's right. Hey, Positivity Posse and We Are Artists family, you're hearing it once again. Do you. Nobody can tell your story but you. Nobody can explain it the way you want it explained but you. But on the other side, they call it the entertainment business. As Brother Orthodox just brought in, so important. Learn the business, learn the copyright, learn the publishing, learn how to protect you and what you have to give the world. Sister Annie, take us back to the makings of Black Makes All Things Possible. Where did this come from? I know you gave us a snippet in your explanation, but you mentioned Aaliyah's spirit was around then while you were creating this. Take us back to the beginning of this incredible, powerful single.
Well, to be honest with you, what I just said and what you pretty much it reiterated. It pretty much happened. Aaliyah's spirit was there, and it's crazy because I
Wow.
never met her before. I never met
Okay.
her. I've never met this woman. I never even knew that during the pandemic, around that time, that I would even come up with an Aaliyah tribute, because
Okay.
around that time I was working on my album, The Evolution of Annie Jules, that was released,
Okay.
a few months back. So around that time I was working on a few other projects with other artists, but that Aaliyah tribute pretty much came from that, the song Black Makes All Things Possible, as you all know. And the process of it pretty much, it's not a lot. It has nothing, I don't even need to explain a lot, but the feeling of it was very euphoric, very, very unorthodox too. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. All
It
right.
really was very unorthodox. I ain't gonna lie. Not even really I never thought that I would even meet unorthodox in person, but it really felt
Wow.
unorthodox. It felt like it was strange, weird, but a good weird. It was an emotion that I've never felt before.
Yeah.
That I felt moments on other tracks that I've done before, which were always awesome, all of them were. But this was very out of the ordinary, because again, I didn't know that I was going to release this single, as an actual song. So, again, I was working through Ordered Steps, and again, that song was made for the Aaliyah tribute. And when Eric Seitz heard it, and shout out to Eric Seitz, he's the producer that produced Aaliyah's Rock the Boat, and those were the days. They all produced, along with Rapture Stewart, they produced 80 to 90% of that last Aaliyah album. As we all should know, that was her last final album. So, but it became successful. The Rock the Boat song became successful. So he gave me some nuggets, and about the music business, and about everything, and about believing in myself, believing in my vision.
Yeah.
He was one of the first person, if not the first person, that believed in this Aaliyah tribute. And I was super honored. Like, he pumped me up, like, really to say, you're about to make history. Even through the midst of the pandemic, young lady, he was calling me, saying, young lady, you're about to make history. Okay? You like, this is going to open doors for you like you wouldn't even thought. And slowly but surely it did. It permitted me to, a year later, while I did the Aaliyah tribute, the 20th anniversary, with an all-female band, that also, attracted other people. And I sent it to the Latin Billboard Awards, the guy that was a part of booking a lot of talent for the Billboard Awards. And he sent back saying, listen, you're going to be playing for Camila Cabello.
Go ahead.
And little did I know, that happened, and I played at the Latin Billboard Awards, because they saw the excellent quality that I presented on my brand.
Fantastic.
And I was super happy about that. That led me to that award show. That tribute also led me to other things, but nonetheless, that song came out of that tribute, Aaliyah. So I have to give props to Aaliyah, and shout out to her brother and her mother that is still around, is still alive. Honestly, that was your daughter. She gave me so much, like, even with her not being here, she gave me a lot of open doors that I never thought.
Now, you know what? That just explains the whole thing about keeping on to keep on. Keep on keeping on. Believe in your thing. Brother Orthodox, you heard her mention that she never would have thought in a million years that she would be collaborating with this. How did your involvement become a part of this project, Black Makes All Things Possible?
Well, like I said, I actually met her at Hollywood Live at the Larry Dog show. He has a open mic jam session every first Sunday of the month, right? At Hollywood Live, and she was performing, and I'd performed maybe 1 or 2 times before, and she had saw me perform and everything. And I knew her like that, but not to do music. And then I think after one performance, she was just like, we really need to, connect and do something. And I'm like, all right, no doubt. So she sent me the track, and I was like, of course, I'm like, yo, I'll put on it. There's no problem. So she sent it, and I heard it, and I was like I said, I wrote it like pretty much overnight. I like wrote it. Well, once I heard it, I was just like, yeah, that's it. So, just the message, everything, you know what I mean? Like, just hearing it, and like you said, the energy on the hook and everything, the beat, sonically how it sounds, and that's basically basically, like I said, that was it, and I just wanted to be a part of it. I was happy to be a part of it once I heard it. I was like, yeah, you know.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah.
You know what? Everything happens when it's supposed to happen, don't it,
Yeah.
Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes if we try to rush it, we can blow it, you know? At least that's what
Yeah.
I
That's a
think.
fact.
And
You
that's
know?
what literally, that's what I feel God was telling me those last 2 years to wait. So I put it aside. And then, the 2 years later, I met UnOrthadox at the same, venue. And pretty much, again, he pretty much explained everything. I mean, I reached out to him because he stuck out to me the most that night.
Wow.
When he performed. And I felt that he was serious about what he was doing. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, no, there's no doubt. Hey, for those of y'all that have already said you've heard the track, let me put it this way. For those of you who have already said you felt the track, it's a difference. And most of everybody that's come back to me, Positivity Posse, I got your words and your emails. You feel this track. You know, you hear the lyrics, but you're feeling it. You know, you're feeling what they're saying and you're feeling the production. Sister Annie, what do you want this track to do for the listener? What do you want to give that listener when they hear this track? What do you hope they pull from this?
To uplift many hearts, minds, and spirits, to really wake up people, to let people know that surely, definitely, Black makes all things possible. But to be honest with you, it's a song for everybody. It's not just for Black folks. It's for every single ethnicity that is living on this earth, because we all need each other. It's a song also talking about how much Black people, we've done everything. We've invented everything, but we're going to need also everybody else in the globe to even make more things even more effective, more powerful, to reach out to, the globe, to reach out to the next generation, to reach out to many nations. And we need each other in this life. We can't make it alone. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because, we're celebrating, Hispanic Heritage Month, right now. But it's odd that I'm also coming out with this song now. I don't know, but God told me to release it right now because Black history is celebrated at 365 days a year. And another thing too, Spanish people, Hispanic people are eighth partial Black. They are all Black, and thank God I've met most of them in my life that know that, they're aware of that, and they love it. They love it. They were a part of the culture because Black is many layers to everything. It's Afro-Cuban, is Afro-Puerto Rican, is Afro-Dominican, is Brazilian people are from Africa. So everybody's from Africa. The whole nation, the whole world is from Africa. So that's another thing that I also want people to realize the truth, to wake and be awakened up with the truth, and to not pull away from it, not to ever deny it, because we've denied it for too long. For far too long.
Brother Orthodox, what's your cosign or opinion, or what do you want the listener to pull from when they hear your powerful lyric and your delivery, man? What do you want them to pull from this?
Just to unite, like to really unite, like not just talk about it, and like actually do it. Like that's why I said we can unite to take over. But you know what I'm saying? Like if we united, there's so much that can be done. But it's the fact that people are going in so many different directions at the same time in hyperspeed. But if we direct the energy at one place, we'd be able to get much more done. So this song, I feel, is going to bring at least, even if it's a little bit of people together. It starts somewhere. So that's what I want from this record.
Do you think that we need more of this type of message in our artistry to the public right about now?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I feel like we've been needing it, but yeah, definitely now more than ever. I mean, in the state of the world and everything going on, obviously, I would say yes, more than ever. Songs like this and things that have uplifting messages, and just basically, like I say, uniting to strengthen numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, one person is one thing, you got 10, it's different. You know what I mean? Like it's that simple to understand that and to be like, okay, let's start doing that. Now that starts with watching the people around you too, because then now you have the right people around you to actually go in the right direction. So that's a heavy thing that you really need to evaluate the people around you.
Expand on that gem you just dropped to some other artists about the importance of who's around you during your creative process.
Yeah, I mean, because it can make or break you, as crazy as it might seem. Like someone can actually knock all the wind out of you. You know, just even that whole thing of believing in yourself. You got somebody you believe in and love so much, and they're telling you, I don't know, you haven't made it yet. I don't think you know, but
Right.
that's their life. You know what I mean? They can only understand their life, and that's why I said, but most people they're gonna listen to that and be like, you know what? You're right. Why am I doing it? You know what I mean? So that whole thing, and then that'll stop like so much music. If I was to stop, before, you would have never got this record. You know what I mean? Think about it. Like, so it's the thought of, okay, now we're here in 2023 to be able to drop this record that if I had stopped years ago, we would have never had this. And it's a very powerful record. You know
Yes,
what I mean? So,
Yeah.
and yeah, it
Yeah.
should be more records like that. I'm praying for it, and I'm gonna obviously be doing more. But I mean, other artists to actually be on the same a tone. And so like I said, just basically moving in the same direction. Like, we need to really move in the same direction. This is going all over the place. We haven't gotten anywhere this far doing it. You know what I mean? We should try something different.
yes.
Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh my goodness. Hey,
For
hey,
real. For
Sister
real.
Annie. So in other words, Annie, this is not just a moment. This is a movement as far as you're
It
concerned.
it is a movement. It is what you just said right there. The whole body of work of it speaks on the word movement, and it speaks on taking action, not just to talk about it like you said earlier, but to take action and be proactive about what you believe in, and to really start changing your life. And we have the power to do it. We just got to, start doing it and making the decision to do it, and making the decision to follow, whatever the purpose of the song is leading you. And that's ordered steps right now, as we speak.
Yes, yes,
But yeah, it's ordering me to like work with unorthodox.
yes,
And I'm loving it. I'm loving every moment of it. The song itself, it's bringing about greater change and to unite everybody. And that's why I wanted to make the record, to realize that, yes, Black makes all things possible, but again, we that's the colors of the rainbow. Hello,
yes,
Black. It
yes, yes.
started with
Gotcha.
everything, so that it made every other color exist.
Yes,
So
yes. Oh my goodness, y'all. We our last show was with incredible Dave Hollister of Men at Large, and he dropped some gems on that show week before last. And I can't wait to do his part two. And I hope you all, please, it would be an honor to do a part two, because we want to know the momentum of what it is that your message, your movement is doing with this song. But when you mentioned the same thing about, there seems to, Dave mentioned the same thing about feeling the need to want to bring music and artistry to the public, that is reawakening some things about togetherness, about unity, about the passion of the power of togetherness, and to hear you all say the same thing and then hear it in this powerful song. Hey, artists, write it, y'all. If you got something to say about unity, write it. If you want to take a picture of a photographer, I'm gonna make up the word photographize about it. You dig? If you want to do a theater thing, write a play about it. Do a movie about it. Do a dance routine about it. Have your artistry give the expression of unity that you want to bring the world, just as Annie, Jules, and Unorthodox have done with Black Makes All Things Possible. What reception have you been getting back, y'all? No matter whoever wants to answer, what is the feedback you've been getting since October 12th that you've released it about your single?
Well, I honestly, I've been getting a lot of different feedback, but thank you, Jesus. A lot of them have been positive. A lot of them have been very inspiring. They told me you need to make more records like this.
Okay,
And they've seen my growth. Yeah, they've
okay,
seen my growth. They loved the album that I had did last year, because they saw that was the beginning of everything, and they saw my Aaliyah tribute, which was phenomenal. To God be the
yes,
glory. Like,
yes,
honestly, because I'm not just saying that only because the Aaliyah fans, they will tell you. But that was just the beginning of my sound. I'm just saying. But this is, it just sets the tone to everything. It takes the cake. And this is like the best song that I've ever made to date. And everybody has been telling me that they love the bass, they love the 808, a lot of them think that it's like the Dr. Dre kind of thing. You know, the Eminem with nowadays everybody want to talk like they got something to say, like kind of like that. But all of the Dr. Dre sound in there, the Most Def. I've been getting a lot of Most Def kind of sound, the Roots kind of sound. Of course, I've been getting Michael Jackson because you know the little synths in there. But a lot of them has been more like Dr. Dre or Timbaland. It's a different sound, and I'm super proud that I'm elevating, I'm growing. That gives me a sign that, okay, this is what I'm meant to do.
Yes. Yeah. Oh no, there's no question. This is what you were meant to say.
Yeah.
No question that this is what. And when I say do, y'all, I'm saying plural, more than one do. You are meant to produce. You are meant to write. You are meant to perform. Yeah. You are meant to give your artistry to the world and feed us. You've been doing that, Annie. Like I mentioned, what drew me to your artistry when I was scrolling through was the realism and the passion in the way you hit those chords on the keyboard. Okay, I'm watching that, and the way that you're feeding your energy to the crowd and waiting for that, not as an ego response. You're waiting to see, did y'all just taste that? That's the feel I'm getting. Okay, did you taste how that chord just went with this thing? Because I saw you out there on the first row and hit you. You kind of smiled or kind of just. That's what I felt when I watched your videos of your interpretations and your delivery. Brother Unorthodox, I gotta be, when I heard yours, man. See, I'm 58. So when I go back to my love of lyrical delivery, right, and what it is that I feel, the stylings, brother, you take me back to a time of Rakim. You take me to the back of a time when it was, and no disrespect to any artist delivery of what it is, but I understand you, and what you're saying speaks something that not just me, but others want. Your delivery takes me to a time when hip hop made this thing happen. Right. It punched through the entertainment industry. It punched through the listener and pulled us in and said, "Hey, I got something I want you to hear. Check it out." What have you been getting back from your feedback, brother, since the release?
It's been great. It's been actually, like, everyone who's heard it, they've been super excited. Just the sound of it, the sonic, like I said, the way it sounds, the engineering was crazy. Gene, the engineering and everything, and but yeah, it just that's it. I mean, it's been great. I mean, I put it this way: I haven't had anybody say anything bad yet, so I'm very thankful. It's been powerful. It's been, people say, it's a powerful song, powerful message, more that than anything. Powerful. You know what I mean? I've been getting that feeling. And that's why I said we try to take that power and actually harness it now. You know what I mean? That's the biggest thing. Like how you said, is it just a song, a movement? It's a movement. It's very much a movement. And that's why I said this is the beginning of a whole lot of different, great aspects of different artists, music, sounds, all that. Everything you're saying is what, and that's why we're actually having an open mic at the Art Spot 403 on the 26th of this month. Yeah, so all artists, you got open mic and a jam session.
Yes. It's going to be super impactful.
Yeah.
Now, please tell us where, for anyone who will watch later, and we'll do our blast of it as well, but where is the open mic? How can we keep in touch with the open mic, and what do we need to do to show up other than show up? What do we do?
Well, you want to, well, like I said, it's the name of the place is Art Spot 403, and it's in Hollandale Park, and basically, like I said, it's the 26th. It starts at 8:00, and
shout out to Theory Dejan, by the way. He's the owner of the Art Spot.
Right on.
Yeah.
That's where it's gonna be. Shout out to him because he gave us that opportunity to, hey, do this and make a change, in the community.
Yep. So and you're
Much
able,
respect.
you're able to, and the flyer's on both of our stories, but and on the and stuff. But we'll, like I said, all the information is there for the artists, and like I said, we have an all-female band, so they get to
Yes.
so you guys get to come down and play the horn, or do whatever, bring your instruments down and jam. Yeah, we're really
Yeah.
pushing for that whole jam session and just have it go crazy. Have artists come up, rap over the live band, everything. We're going,
Right.
yeah, it's gonna be very nice.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
y'all done got me excited. You're in Miami, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I just moved. Oh yeah, I just moved to Miami from New York like 7 months ago. So I'm just
And
this is
Annie,
still new.
oh, no. Annie, are you in Miami as well?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, my God. Some of the best
I
days of my
am.
life was living in Miami. Y'all about to make me put a flight. I wish I could be there. Will y'all go live on that? Is that something we can log in
Absolutely.
live and then share it live as well?
that's
Absolutely.
that's our slogan actually. Go live. We want everybody to go live. So when people
Yeah.
go live, go live. It's funny you said that. Go live. You're gonna
That's
see
it.
it everywhere. Go live. We
That's
going
it.
live. Yeah, we're gonna be
Yeah.
You
very
know
live.
what? And y'all who are watching this, please follow. When you see it go live, share it live while it's happening live, y'all.
Yeah.
And spread the word while you can. But before it's happening, during while it's happening, and then let people know if they missed it live, they can watch it here afterwards. Why? Because positive competition is good. It keeps us on our feet. But when that competition turns negative, it starts getting selfish. And
Yep.
we as artists need each other. We need that word that Annie and
Yep.
Unorthodox has been spreading today. We need some unity,
Hello.
especially in the arena of artists.
Right.
Spread that word, y'all.
Yep.
Get this video here, and then you see it on their page, spread it, put it on your page, and send it out to your list.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
Yep.
Go live. Go live.
Go
Go
live. Yo,
live. Yep.
thank you for your time today. I truly appreciate it. It's been an honor.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
And like we say, everything happens in its own time, sister. We've been trying to put it together through COVID, through the whole thing, and it's happened
Yes.
now. And it's an honor to be able to be one of your conversations from both of you all, right on the at the cusp of your release of this phenomenal, powerful single. Black makes all things
It's
possible.
possible.
I'm gonna say it again. Black makes all
Makes
things
all things
possible.
possible.
Again, Black makes all things possible.
Yes.
I said it because y'all, I want y'all to remember the name. I want you to go to YouTube,
Yes.
find it, look for it, go to
Great.
what, and they're going to let us know where we can download, where we can follow, where we can buy.
You buy. Yes. Don't just
Say
stream
that
it. Buy
again.
it.
Where we can buy, fellow artists.
You can
Okay, we can
buy
do this
it on
together.
iTunes. You can buy it on Spotify. You can buy it on
All
Amazon
all
Music,
streaming
Tidal
platforms.
Music.
Yeah,
It's
everywhere.
all streaming
Everywhere.
platforms.
If you have a phone, you have the song.
There,
That's it. So
Yes, pretty much.
yeah.
All. No
hey,
excuses,
come
y'all.
on. If
No
you have a
excuses. The
phone,
song is
you
all
have a
around
song.
you. You cannot
Yeah.
get away from it. Black
That's
makes
it.
That's right.
all things possible.
But
Produced.
big shout out to Victor Brooks show. I appreciate it. Thank you very much
Yes.
for
Big shout
your
out to you. Thank you
appreciate
Oh,
the
so
man.
much for
platform. This
having
is
us.
Thank
Yeah.
very great for the
you all.
artists, for culture, artists, everything. I definitely keep doing what you're doing, man. Great work.
Man, I
Yes, we
truly
love you, Victor.
appreciate y'all.
And
Thank
I've
you
been
so
following
much.
you for a good time. You know, I love the way how you present yourself, your brand, and your music. I've been following you for quite some time, and you're doing your things. So keep it up. Keep it up.
Thank
Trust me, you're gonna go super far with it. You
you. I
Yeah.
already are.
appreciate it, y'all. Appreciate it, y'all. Thank you so much. Before we leave, please let the people know where to follow you personally. What's your formats, websites, Instagrams, Facebook, anywhere.
All right. I'm on Instagram. I'm better known as Annie the Producer Jules. So you can find me on Instagram.com/ Annie the Producer Jules, and Facebook.com/ Annie Jules Music, where you can also find a lot of my music from there. YouTube.com/ Annie Jules. And I'm in the process of building a website right now. It's going to be Annie Jules Music as well. So keep it locked. It's coming. And you can also find my music, of course, on iTunes, Spotify. Black makes all things possible. Produced by your girl Annie Jules, featuring my homeboy here, Unorthodox. Yay!
Oh, yeah,
Always, every day, Unorthodox, every day. Come
yeah.
on now.
I can't help. But yeah, you could catch me. Is the author TheOrtha 718. All right, the author TheOrtha 718, and that's pretty much along the board of everything from Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, the whole nine. The author TheOrtha, because my name is Unorthodox, the author. So because I write, the author.
Right on.
Yeah, but it's spelled ORTHA. All right, 718. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Have an incredible Sunday. And once again, thank you for this gift you've given us as of October the 12th. Black makes all things possible, your message and your music. Much respect. Peace and blessings, y'all.
Peace and love.
Thank
Peace.
you.
All
Peace.
right,
Thank
sister.
you so much.
All right.
You got it now.
Black
You
makes
you,
all
got
guys.
things possible.
Love it.
Right.
Love it. Always.
Hey, y'all. Here it was again, another episode that hopefully inspired, hopefully inspires you as an artist to keep on keeping on, y'all. And you know what I do? I send my videos everywhere, not just here on Instagram, but I send them individually to others that I know can help us assist in making a difference worldwide, okay? I thank you to the promoters who have already started connecting with other artists here in the States and abroad. I thank you for other producers who've already reached out to other artists via this format. Thank you. This is what it's all about. We're here to connect worldwide, not just here in the United States, but everywhere, not just in your country of France or in Spain or in Africa. We're here to connect all over, to give this message, just as Annie and Unorthodox said today. Their whole approach is about the unity. Unity through music, unity as artists, and unity as us, just human beings, period. You dig? So thank you again, y'all. Share this episode as you've always been doing. Let others know what we're doing here so that we can continue to get this word out in our way. Okay, of incredible artistry that's affecting and here for us all. It's affecting us because it unites us, it ignites us, it makes us happy, it keeps us strong. Much love and much respect to each and every one of you. Thank you again. Watch those promos. We're getting prepared for part 2 of our episodes, and Dave Tolliver part 2 is being prepared as we speak. Remember our episode with Dave Tolliver of Men at Large, just an incredible episode, and we're going to be bringing that back at you soon too. And we have some more names that want to come and join us, and artists of all walks, languages, and cultures. We'll see you next time on the Victor Brooks Show here on Instagram. Much love, y'all.